Which one do you think is worth considering? In fact, for Professor Kwaku Asare, there are currently indicators that are necessarily going against the structures of the state and also not promoting democracy like it ought to be done. But to him, the best way is to make sure that we remove all of these hindrances and blockades so that I can have a free flow of a democracy that's working for the people. You agree?
I agree to some extent. My fear is that we have turned democracy into an academic exercise. That when people in Ghana talk of democracy, are talking of civil society organizations, university lecturers, and so on and so forth. How do we involve the masses of our people in this our democracy?
Are they not already involved?
I doubt
They are the ones participating in radio conversations. They are the ones watching discussions like this.
Yes.
They are the ones who do the communication. Sometimes for political parties, it's not active involvement for our people.
What I want is more active involvement.
We have almost 70% or around that particular number of our population on the voters register voting in an election.
Oh, yeah.
Is that not enough involvement?
Ghanaians are very active. And if you call them to vote, they will vote. But beyond the voting, the reason why we are having discussions about whether there's a need for violent change of government and so on is because some of them feel disenfranchised.
I see.
They are not given the opportunity in between elections. Basically, how do you encourage people to, in between elections to also feel that they are part of the electoral process or part of the democratic process? And that's what I'm calling for, a way in which the government can support the mass movement to mobilize these groups so that they can continue to engage government in between elections. When Kataporo talks about 18 months, it's because once you finish voting, the avenue for involvement is almost shortened. And I don't see that happening. And I think that we need a better way of ensuring that this happens. And one of the things we can also do that has not come up is a review of our Constitution. The fourth Republican Constitution has done its best. So we have used it so well so far. But I think that we need to review that Constitution in the light of what has gone on to see which areas of it we can improve, which areas we can drop, to make it more efficient and more attractive to the masses of our people.